Welcome back to the Biz Alchemy podcast. This is the final episode for 2023. I was so close to saying 2024 then. I've been doing that the last month or two. And even when I'm talking about the journeys that I led this year to Europe, I keep saying last year, on last year's France journey. And I'm like, oh, no, we're not in 2024 yet. My gosh. This is what's going to be happening more and more with time as we move into this higher consciousness, and the left brain sort of starts to take a back seat a little bit more. So will sort of the concepts, the structures associated with the left brain, like linear time. Amazing, huh? And actually, that's a perfect segue into what I'd love to chat about with you today, which is, in 2024, are you choosing to have a heart-led business or a mind-led business? Now, you might hear that question and you go, come on, Jacquelyn, that's a no-brainer. Of course I'm going to choose a heart-led business. I'm a person that is heart-led in my life. And yes, I agree with you that is what you crave, and that you do lead the way with your heart, and that's why you're here and you're listening to me. But our programming around using the mind to make our choices is so strong that very often it does override our heart, even though that is not our intention. And as you've heard me talk about time and time again, the patriarchal era that we are moving out of, which created the model of business that we use to this day, is very much left brain. It is mind-led. In fact, you could almost say it's mind-driven. And all of us have been raised in that society, or certainly the majority of us, where the mind is king, the mind is honored. Our left brain has been fully trained from the moment we start to talk. I mean, you think how many people, as soon as they can, start to teach their children to read or to count, all of these left brain activities at a time when actually they are very much in their right brain. And Rudolf Steiner said that a child isn't fully incarnate until they are 7 years old. And that's the time to start engaging the left brain more. And this is why in Steiner education, and I know about this because all of my kids went to a Steiner school from the age of 4 to 18, they do not teach them to read and write until they are 7. But what they teach them in those younger years is to paint using the shapes of the letters. And they do eurythmy, sort of a beautiful movement, but they're using their arms to form the shapes of the letters. So they are learning it, but through the right brain. And then once they're fully sort of in their bodies at 7, that's when they start to bring in the left brain and activate the mind energy. Now, most of us did not have that type of education system. Our education system has been left brain from the moment we start preschool. And I'm sure even if children go to daycare, there's still a lot of left brain brought into that, even within their play. And it's just the way our society has developed and the way that we have been programmed. And that's why when we create our own business, we tend to learn how to create our business. We tend to find teachers who can tell us how it's done, or enroll in courses that tell us how it's done. And we get step by step and we feel safe in that. And it's like, okay, here, this is all I've got to do. And we do it, and it doesn't always work out, or very often it doesn't work out because we are completely using our left brain. It is mind-led rather than heart-led. And as you know, what I talk about is creating an intuitively led business, which means you are remembering how to listen to the voice of your heart that's guiding you about what feels right for you, what is a path that feels aligned to you, what feels ease-filled for you. But even in that, the challenge is to bring the harmony between the heart and the mind so that the mind doesn't keep clamping down on the voice of the heart and saying, no, you can't do that. You have to do it this way. This way has been proven. This way has been successful for all of these people. And your poor little heart goes, okay, okay, I'll just be quiet over here in the corner. Just come back when you want to find a way that's truly aligned with you. So 2024 is the year that your heart will lead the way. And actually, I love that 2024 is an 8 year because it's 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 is an 8. And 8 is the infinity symbol. 8 is harmony. And being in business in this empowered feminine way is about harmony between the mind and the heart. The mind still has a role. The mind is a great asset in the back seat. But the heart makes the choices. The heart leads the way. So in many ways, the mind becomes the support person for the heart. This is the new paradigm of business. This is what creating a business in the vibrational frequency of New Earth is all about. I've just held 2 beautiful online retreats about creating your 2024 New Earth business. And this is exactly what we focused on. It was so beautiful being in that energy just prior to the new moon and using that powerful energy to envisage what it is that our heart-led business will look like in 2024. Begin to embody it. Engage our right brain in the creation. Everyone is so thirsty for that. They feel the truth in it right through their being. And with our shifting consciousness, it's becoming harder and harder for us to tolerate the yang energy of the old system of business. This is why so many of us have left our careers, which are more in that patriarchal world, because we are aligning now to the new frequencies, and those frequencies are a harmony of yin and yang. And it's simply a matter of not being able to tolerate the harshness of those energies that are completely mind-focused. It's so exciting and a little bit scary at the same time because this is new terrain for us. Well, new in that it has been thousands and thousands of years since we have been in this space. And now we are remembering the truth and the power of that. In my last podcast episode, I was musing on, is there another word for business? And in that, I talked about how the business entity does provide a beautiful platform for us. It brings in a little bit of a yang energy for us to create a platform that lifts us up, that enables us to share our message and our gifts with the world. And a heart-led business doesn't mean that you're cutting out the yang. What it means is that instead of creating your business within the yang structure or the masculine structure, you are creating it within a feminine structure. This is almost like the white dot in the middle of the black part of the yin-yang symbol. Structure is important to direct your beautiful flowing energies. And so a heart-led 2024 business does not mean you throw out the structures, you throw out all the yang, and you just let yourself flow. Even though I have a lot of flow in my business, I also do have this beautiful, flexible structure. That's the thing. I think flexible is the key. It is not rigid, but I do have a structure to channel my energy through. So this gives a strength to my energy. This gives a power to my energy. So you could see this as a feminine power. So it truly is about finding the balance between listening to your intuition, following your intuition in every choice you make in your business, but also allowing the mind to come in and assist you in terms of the structures and the masculine inspired action that comes in. So it's not about just choosing one over the other. It's about finding the harmony. And that's an ongoing process. I don't have the answer fully yet, but each passing year I can see I'm moving more and more into that harmony. I'm trusting more. And as a result of that, I'm at a place where I am so embodied in who I am and what I'm sharing in my business. This is my life. I'm living my life through the sharing of my gifts and what I'm offering and the beautiful people I'm encountering every day. And I'm particularly blessed within that, and I guess because of that, to have an amazing tribe of women around me who are creating the same in their businesses, who understand me, who I understand, who are on this path of personal evolution and becoming more and more powerful within their own life and within their business. I truly feel so blessed and am grateful to every woman who is a part of my tribe and on this journey with me. Now, I am really excited to announce that for the first time in a year, I have opened the doors to my playground again. The playground is my tribe of women who are creating heart-led businesses, and we're doing it together. I truly can't imagine my life without my regular connections with this tribe. I've not had to go and find any other tribes because I have it in my tribe. I have the joy, the friendship, the support, the wisdom. It's incredible. The calls are so uplifting. I feel so expansive after, and this is what I'm receiving. So as you can imagine, all of the ladies feel the same. And if this is what you would love in 2024, this is the perfect time to join, because after 3 years, I'm actually offering the playground at the lowest price I've ever offered it at. It is a membership, and the monthly fee is $55 Australian. And there's no commitment other than an initial commitment of 3 months, because it takes that amount of time to explore the content, to get a good sense of the group and the different types of calls we have, and to allow yourself to be nurtured by the space. But after that 3 months, then it is a month-to-month commitment. So you can stay as long as you feel that you and your business are gaining the benefits of the playground. I've changed what's included in the playground a little bit for 2024. So we're having 2 calls a month, and they're in 2 different time zones. So it doesn't matter where in the world you are, one of the calls a month, and maybe 2, will suit your time zone. And the replay is always sent out straight after the call anyway, so you can watch it virtually straight away. So out of those 6 calls every quarter, 3 of those calls are chat calls. I call them general chat, but this is where we have a theme, we explore the theme, we talk about what's coming up for us at the moment, we ask questions. It's just a beautiful flowing conversation for 90 minutes. The other 3 calls, 2 of them are one-to-one sessions. So that's a group one-to-one session where you say what's going on for you or give me what you'd like me to focus on, and I will do a reading of either your energy body or your businesses. So there's 2 one-to-one calls a quarter, 1 in each time zone. And then the final call is a networking call where 3 ladies chat about their business or maybe share one of their tools, take us through an experience, or talk about their life that led them to what they're doing now. They are beautiful calls, and they're a wonderful way to share with the group what you offer. The playground certainly has its own economy. Many of the ladies work with each other, and I am very open about sharing in the group. We have a Telegram group that's our regular chat. I am so happy when someone promotes something that they're sharing at that time, whether that's a free offer or a paid offer. I believe in us being a community to share our services. So there's none of that, no, you're not allowed to advertise in my group. I'm just not into that crap. So we are a community. And so this is a beautiful opportunity to share what you have. Also, I'm very excited with something new that we have in the playground called the Chalice of Alchemy. And this is our way of beginning to create a new earth abundance. And the Chalice of Alchemy is actually a spreadsheet. And say you wanted to offer 2 of your sessions. So you put your 2 sessions in the Chalice of Alchemy, and then someone might want one of those sessions. So what they do is they will then put something in the Chalice of Alchemy that they're offering. Anyone can take it. And then because they've got a credit, they can take one of your things. And then someone else might take what you've offered, and so on. So it's not a direct exchange. It's like you dive into the chalice, and if you've got a credit, you go, ooh, what can I have? And so it's a beautiful exchange, but there's no idea of what the cost of that is. It takes that side completely out of it. And it's really, really beautiful. And it's our way of beginning our own new earth economy. So when you're in the playground, you can offer anything in the Chalice of Alchemy and also receive anything from the Chalice of Alchemy. So pretty good value for 55 Australian dollars a month. This is around 36 US dollars, 33 euro, or 29 pounds. So it is very affordable, and I am doing it that way simply because I want you to be able to have this wonderful experience and support network in this evolution that we are going on as we move into New Earth, navigating this new terrain. It is vital to do it with a like-minded, like-hearted tribe. Now, if you are listening to this episode at the time of its release, letting you know that I do have a special offer if you join the playground in the next 48 hours or so until Thursday, the 14th of December at midnight, Australian Eastern Daylight Time. Your first month, you will get 50% off. So that means you're paying $27.50 Aussie dollars for your first month in the playground. And then subsequent months, it will be 55. But what a great way to get started. So I'll put the link in the show notes to join, and I will also include the code if you're taking advantage of that special offer. The code is Retreat Bonus. And if you're listening and you've missed that little window, still come and join us. The playground doors will be open until the 21st of December 2023, and this is because on the 22nd we are having a beautiful solstice meditation and ceremony together with all our new playmates. So check out all the details at jacquelynatkins.com/playground and make the commitment now to having a heart-led business in 2024. This is the way of the future. This is the way of the new earth. This is the path you came here to walk. Wishing you the most beautiful holiday season of joy and love and connection and rest. And I'll be back to chat with you in 2024.